Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is May the 29th, 2022. The weekend is coming to an end. Oh no. Anyways, today I've got a few postcards to write. I've got a deck that I'm hopefully going to finish building for my wife's aunt today. There is sun again, which is great. Yesterday was supposed to rain all day, and actually it was sunny most of the day until got to be about supper time, and then it rained throughout the night. So could have done something more yesterday, but did get out, do a few errands. Had a few things around here that I wanted to get done, so I did accomplish that. Went and looked out at some vehicles because I'm having a few car problems with some of the cars that we do have. So my daughter's car that she's been using is in the shop. I'm not sure if it's going to survive or not, if it's going to require too much money to try to keep it on the road. My work van, the muffler is going in it, so it's getting quite loud. I'm going to have to get that in and get it fixed too. So we just decided, hey, let's go look, see what's out there. It's really hard these days to find stock for vehicles, and it's a big purchase, so you want to make sure you get the right thing. So we just kind of had an initial look to see what it's out there and what things might actually cost us in the long run. Also, I talked about that I'm going to be redoing this office. I'm not sure if I am right now. I kind of put that on hold. I'm looking at another space in the house that I'm going to do this project in. So I'm going to continue to do that, and when that project gets done, I will show you that what's going on. Originally, I looked at maybe this space over here in the corner, but I don't know. This room may be a bit loud for what I want to do. We will see. All right, so let me show you what I got going out. I've got 4 officials that I can send this week. So the first one I have is going to Japan, and she says she's interested in foreign food, nature, national costumes, kitchenware, and flowers, and so on. She likes going for walks on the weekend. So I do too. I'm going to send this one here. It is some beautiful icebergs. It is one of our prepaid cards. That means there's a stamp already on it, so I don't have to put any more postage on it. I like sending these images, but in the same time, I also don't want people to think that this is what Canada looks like all year round. This is a northern scene. Yeah, we're not covered in ice all year round. It's going to be 24, 25 degrees out today. Got nice green grass. I've got flowers up. I don't have icebergs in my backyard. So even though some people think of Canada as this winter wonderland or wasteland, however you want to put it, we're not like that. And there are parts that get beauty, such as these icebergs in the wintertime. And so I'm going to showcase that off to Japan, but hopefully she doesn't think that is all that Canada is. All right, the next one I have is actually going to Canada. It's going to Ontario. And this lady is actually originally from the Ukraine, but lives in Canada now. So welcome to Canada. Hopefully you are enjoying being here. She loves discovering cultures of different countries, watching movies, cartoons, and mastering cooking skills. Ooh, she's mastering cooking skills. Send some of what you do my way. She also likes to have cards, though, that are heritage or architectural dishes, cloth, art, etc. She likes watercolors. She likes cute characters like Moomin. So I stopped it right there. This card just came from Finland for me, from Media, and she sent me cards, Moomin cards that were written on before, but not a blank one. This is the first blank one she sent me. So I'm going to turn around and send that right back out again. It is such a cute little card, and if this newly Canadian-Ukraine postcrosser likes Moomin cards, why not send her that? Rather than send her a card from within Canada to someone else in Canada, this time I'm going to send her what she's got on her request, which is Moomin, so she's going to get that one. Following card I have going out is going to Germany, and she lives with her husband in a small town near Frankfurt. They have a large garden and many different flowers. She likes sightseeing cards as well as places from where we live for traveling. So I'm going to send out this Peggy's Cove Lighthouse. It's a sunset. I have sent ones like this out before, and from my recent trip to Nova Scotia, I did pick up lots of Nova Scotia cards, so that's why you're going to see some of them going back out again quickly. But yeah, hopefully she likes this. There's a little bit of seaside in our backyard. And the final official one that I have going out is going to the United States. And she likes camping, traveling, adventures, festivals, all sorts of social justice. She's a social justice warrior. She's lived in Europe before. She loves the woods, lakes, snow, American football, sports in general. And she likes gardening and rock music. Things she likes as far as cards, the NFL, art, sculptures, influential women, parks, forests, garden, architecture, buildings with painted murals, blues, rock musicians, especially women, women authors, poets, inventors, churches, temples, mosques, universities, gardens. So I chose this one here. This is actually in a provincial park. This is Grand Pré in Nova Scotia. We have a church in it. So it's got parks, it's got natures, it's got all sorts of things. And if you hear that water running, that means my daughter is up now and she's getting ready for work. So I apologize for any water that you're going to hear around. And there you go. So hopefully that is the perfect card for that person. Now let's get into a few of the return or continuous swaps that I have, or people that have started for the first time. This card, a little bit of fantasy. If you're into either Dungeons and Dragons or Game of Thrones, these cards might be for you. But I just like the image. You know, we've got the gate there, you've got the whole city, you've got the fleet of ships that are coming and going in the harbor, maybe merchant ships. We've got the ominous clouds above, but the sun peeking through. So that one is going out. I have a That Dad Guy card that is going out to a first timer. This one is simple, but I think it's really beautiful. So we've got some fauna, and you may know the different type of leaves that are there and the root system. I just like it in its simplicity. And then this one here, be the reason someone smiles today. I've sent this card out before. I have a few of them, so today I'm going to send this one out to hopefully brighten someone's mailbox. Keep calm and enjoy Coke. So lots of people collect these keep calm cards. In this case, enjoy Coke. I was told make sure that this doesn't go to Europe, or be careful of who you send it to in Europe, because enjoy Coke usually means cocaine. It's not referring to Coca-Cola. When they talk about Coke is in the beverage, it's Coca-Cola to them. Here in North America, we certainly abbreviate it and ask you, are you a Coke person or a Pepsi person? So this card is going to go to someone in North America. I don't want to offend anybody, but here, that's where we are. Are you a Coke person or a Pepsi person? And we're not talking about your drug habits. We're just talking about your beverage of choice, if you do enjoy soda or pop at all. This one here, we got a nice doggy. He's going out. Lots of people love dogs and animal cards. So hopefully this is going to the right person at the right time. We have this vintage Texaco card, which I thought was interesting. These days, with the price of fuel that has gone, it's almost doubled, or has doubled in the last year and less than that. This is Texaco Dealers. It says, for those who want the best, now more than ever, gasoline. And I think right now more than ever, we're talking electricity, if you can do it, because the price of gasoline is getting so expensive. This card, if you've been watching cards that are coming and going, this is the Sackville Marsh in Sackville, New Brunswick. So we've kind of got a farmhouse and some equipment there. So hopefully that's something peaceful for someone. We have the flag of Nova Scotia. So Nova Scotia, or New Scotland, so you kind of have your Scottish influence there in the middle, and of course the cross in the background is very Scottish, so we mix the two together for the flag of Nova Scotia. I live in New Brunswick, but Nova Scotia is not very far away. And then talking about Atlantic Canada, we have scenes from the 4 Atlantic provinces. So we're talking about New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland, Labrador. Those are the 4 Atlantic Canadian provinces. So here we have postcard scenes from each of those provinces. So that is what I'm sending out today, or at least they'll go out in the mail, and they will be mailed out tomorrow on pickup for Monday's deliveries. One last thing while we're on postcards, Wendy, locally here, was in Fredericton with my father-in-law, and they went to see the art gallery, so they found some postcards while they were in Fredericton. So I wanted to give you an opportunity to see those postcards, because they probably will go out soon too to someone else. So we have this one here. This is built in 1882, and it is the Legislative Building. So that is where our politicians go to make provincial decisions. And then we have this nice card. This is Government House from 1826 to 28. That's when it was constructed. And it is the Lieutenant Governor's house here. So the Queen's representative in New Brunswick. And then here we have a beautiful fall walk. Fredericton here. This is the Bill Thorpe walking bridge. It connects the north and south sides of Fredericton, which goes over top of the St. John River. And this beautiful walk here in the park. This is South Riverfront Walking Trail, runs along the banks of the St. John River from the Delta Hotel to just past Bill Thorpe's walking bridge in downtown. The walk's about 3.6 kilometers, or kilometers, depending how you want to pronounce that. And here we have a nice bridge. This is the University of New Brunswick and St. Thomas University all mixed together. And once again, there's the Bill Thorpe walking bridge. All right, so thank you, Wendy, for picking up those 5 cards for me. I'm sure someone is going to love them when they go out and arrive in somebody else's mailboxes. They're not going out today, though. I showed you what I've put together that's going to be mailed. So maybe next week I'll find the right person that some of those cards will end up going to. Sometimes cards come into me and they go out almost immediately back out into the world. Sometimes they come and they sit in my binders or in my piles of postcards for a while, because you got to find the right person for the right card. And sometimes it's not always immediate, and sometimes it's bam, as soon as I see it when it comes in an envelope, sometimes I say, okay, that card is going to this person or that person, because I know it's just perfect. So it's funny how cards work, and when they come in, who you think about when you see that card. So for now, hopefully you guys are enjoying the end of your weekend, and you're doing something to relax. Maybe you're doing a little post-crossing as well. So until next time, stay safe. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?